I touched on at the start about authentic task, and this is really where I suppose the rubber hits the road. It's bringing the learning, the in-class coaching, the discussion, the use of the platform, and taking it into an authentic learning opportunity. So one of the things that we've seen great success in is the group project. So importantly, and if I use Orimple South as an example, Ben does a great job. His main role when the team plan out the year is to support the students with their school community project. So every one of the 40 to 50 grade 6 students will run a school community project as part of a team, and Ben will focus his time on providing the scaffold and support as the students work through a pitch idea to their planning to the execution and then the review. So Ben works quite closely with that group, and that's a really sound model for Ben as an AP who has that time to be able to provide that level of support to the students. It's really visible leadership. It's something that comes to life within the school community, so the rest of the students get to see exactly what is happening. I've termed it, it's part of the fabric of the school now, and I think other schools could potentially find a way of doing this as well, where it's becomes part of what we do. So these school community projects are engaged in by the teachers, support them, parents are there supporting them, and obviously students from prep to grade 6 can be involved, whether they're one-off events or longer-term projects like school sports days, radio shows, whatever it might be. It gives an opportunity for every student in that school to be involved with a project that's been delivered by one of the school leaders in some way. What we've found is that students aspire to their turn. So having worked in the school, you have conversations with the students who are in grade 3 about they can't wait until they're in grade 6 to be able to go through the process of running their own school community project. And we've seen a lot of powerful learning through that because it's well thought out, it's well supported, and it's well implemented. And the students love it. They're highly engaged. I think what's the most important thing, though, is the way that we can get the students to reflect on the success criteria, to establish and set team and individual goals, and continue to work towards those goals in amongst the bigger vision of the projects that they are working on and looking to implement. So the output is great and it's important, but the learning the students carry out through the process and with the scaffold and support of a teacher is absolutely critical. And that's where we see some of these key leadership traits and voice and agency really come to life. I don't want to be too cliche, but this really is an example of where it is about the journey and not necessarily the destination. The final output of the projects are really important, and we understand that, but the work the students do in the lead up and the learning that they derive from that is critical, and we've seen that be really effective with our partner schools who have delivered really great school community projects.